Okay, today's video is going to cover graphing horizontal and vertical lines. A couple things to note. All horizontal lines begin with y equals, and they equal some constant number, and that constant number is the y value that the line is running along. All vertical lines begin with x equals, some constant, some number, and that number is the number that the vertical line is running along, the x value that it's running along. So here it's asking us to graph x equals, so we know that it's going to be some vertical line, and that vertical line is going to be where x equals -3. So we drag one dot so that it's even with -3. We can drag this dot up or down, doesn't really matter, but this is what the line would look like. Let's go ahead and just quickly verify it in Desmos. We could just verify that by typing it in and seeing -3, seeing if it matches up. So you can see when we type this line in, it's a vertical line that's going through -3. Okay, question number 2. Here we have a vertical line, so we know it starts with x equals, and then we just got to identify what number that vertical line is crossing x on. Since it's crossing right in the middle, that's 0. So x equals 0 here. Here we have an equation of a vertical line that goes through -8, 5. So let's go ahead and flip to Desmos. Let's go ahead and type in that coordinate point. So -8, 5, and we want a vertical line, and vertical lines start with x equals, so we know that this is going to start with x equals, and there's the dot. So we want a vertical line that goes through that dot, and so it's either going to be x equals -8 or 5. If we put in 5, you can see that that line doesn't go through that dot, so we know that it's not 5. We know that it's -8, and we should have known that before we even graphed the first line, because the x value here is -8. We don't really care about the y value. So what's the equation? The equation is x equals -8. Okay, what is the slope of a line that is y equals 8? Let's go back to the notes. Here we have it right here. The slope of a line that starts with y equals is a horizontal slope, has a slope of 0, and that makes sense because we've got the rise of a flat line is 0, and the run is some number, and 0 divided by any number is 0. So that's why the slope of a horizontal line would be 0. Graph y equals -4. We know that y equals -4 is a horizontal line, so we just want that horizontal line to run on the y value that it's telling us, which is -4. Okay, here we have the slope of a horizontal line. We've already answered this. The slope of a horizontal line would be 0. It's got no rise, 0 rise. Here we want to graph x equals, so we know it's going to be a vertical line, and that vertical line is going to be crossing on the x value 2, so we want it to be running along that x value of 2. And that's how you graph horizontal and vertical lines. Good luck.